Welcome to part 4 of how to create and sell digital products. Now, if you've missed the previous 3 videos, I recommend you subscribe to the channel. You're going to find all the content back there. Now, if you're someone who's looking to be entertained, I would scroll on because this video is not for you. The reason I'm recording this content is because I want to make a difference in your life. I want you to have a skill that you can use to make money online. So if that's something you're interested in, again, subscribe, follow the content, and come back when you've watched the 3 previous videos, and we'll see you in part 4. So, welcome to part 4. Now, hopefully at this point you are excited about creating a digital product. You have a little bit of belief in yourself. You think, well, you know something, I'm going to give it a go. But right now you probably have a stumbling block and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, what the hell can I make? What can I create a digital product about? Now, there are different variations of digital products. Now, the ones I'm going to focus on in this course or in these videos is simply video content and written content. So that would be reports, PDFs, ebooks, single videos, video courses. Now, there are other digital products out there that you can create. There are things like planners, workbooks. You can create maybe some printables, things like that you can just create once and you can sell maybe on the Amazon store or sell on Etsy, and then you can sell those over and over again. Now, I'm not going to focus on those, but those are other digital products if you do want to look down that route. The content I'm creating or like to create or that you could create would be helping people with problems. Now, the reason I'm focusing on problem solving is because there's more money in problem solving. I want you to think about this for a moment. Would you be more excited for a planner or for a video course that shows you how to, help you with your problem? Maybe, for example, maybe you've got a health problem. Maybe I have some solution to the health problem that you have. Now, which would you pay more for? A workbook, a planner, or a course that helps you with your health problem? Of course, the video course, because it's helping you with a more urgent problem. None of us have got out of bed this morning and said, geez, I need to buy a planner. I need to buy a workbook. That's at the top of my mind. I need to get that sorted. No. You probably got out of bed this morning and you're probably worried about your money problems, your car problems, your relationship problems, but those problems are the forefront of your mind. And those are the big problems that your audience has right now. And the bigger the problem they have, the more interested they are in finding a solution to it. And if you can give them a good solution, they will willingly pay you to have that problem gone forever. So that's why I'm focusing on this kind of content of reports, ebooks, video courses, because we're going to solve problems. So that's what I want you to think about as we, go through this video, is just think to yourself, what problems can I solve right now? Now, the digital product that you can create can be just something simple. It can be a small report with only 2 or 3 pages in it. It could be one video. But I want you to start off small, because I don't want you to think about, I need to create, this huge ebook that's got 100 pages in it, or I need to create this huge video course that has 30 videos in it, because I know you're not going to do it. You're going to drop out. And to tell you the truth, most people want simple solutions. They want to solve their problem in 5 minutes. They don't want to watch, 3 hours of videos before they can work out how they actually can solve the problem that they have. They're like me and you. They're impatient. They want that problem gone as soon as possible. So the quicker you can give them the solution to that problem with the less fluff, the better it is for you and the better it is for them. The better it is for you because you don't have to put as much work into the content, and the better it is for them because they can solve the problem after watching a 3-minute video rather than watching a 3-hour video. So think about you as a problem solver. Now, I want you to think about the problems that people would come to you, the things that you find easy to do. Now, the reason I'm asking you to focus on things that you know, things that you find easy to do, things that you like doing, is because if you're going to create digital products and if you're going to be successful with it, you have to like what you're doing. Too many people come on the internet and they just follow the herd. And what they do is they do blogging, they do maybe YouTube videos, they do TikTok videos. And in their heart of hearts, they detest it. They don't like doing it. And I don't want you coming from a 9-to-5 job that you hate into building a business online that you hate. This should be something that is your passion. This should be something that lights you up. This should be something that makes you feel good about yourself, that you're actually changing people's lives, that you're solving people's problems and you're getting well paid for it as well too. So that's why I want you to focus on you first of all. I want you to focus on your knowledge. Now, if you're like me in the beginning, I would have looked at me and I would have said, well, Barry, you don't know anything. You know, who are you to show anyone how to solve their problems? But right now, you have a lot of life experience. You probably, if you're a parent, you've got parenting experience. You probably have some work experience, maybe on-the-job work experience, or maybe software that you work with in your business that you've got experience on. You also probably have maybe hobbies, pastimes that you love that you know a lot of knowledge about. Say, for example, maybe that you are interested in knitting. Now, you could be guaranteed that somewhere right now there's a beginner coming on the internet who is over on YouTube, who maybe in TikTok or going into Google, and they just want to know, what are the right needles I need to buy today? What's the right type of wool? How do I work with a pattern? You know, how do I do this stitch? How do I, knit this sleeve onto the rest of the jumper? So right now there are people online who are coming on online with those problems. And if you mightn't see yourself as an expert. But even the small amount of knowledge that you have would seem like you are an expert compared to a complete beginner. Now, I wouldn't call myself an expert. There are people that are way above me who know far more than me. But I know a lot more than a beginner who's coming on the internet right now, who maybe might be recording their first video, doesn't know what to talk about. But because I'm recording videos here and I've done it over and over again, I can give them experience. Just the way I'm giving you my advice in creating digital products, because I know there are people who are way ahead of me when it comes to digital products. But compared to a beginner who's starting off, like you for example, there's a lot of knowledge I can pass on to you that's going to bring you up to the same level that I'm at. So don't dismiss yourself that you're not an expert or that you don't know anything. So what I'd say today is just get a piece of paper, just put you at the top of the page, and I want you just to go through all the different things that you know, maybe parenting, life experience, maybe you had some tragedies, or maybe you had a challenge in your life that you had to overcome and to get through. Write all those down and just think to yourself today, is there one of those things that I could talk about again and again and again? Could I create a series of videos where I could take this person who is a beginner to this and help them get over the problem? And then I want you to think about the problems that person would have. How urgent are those problems? Because the more urgent that problem is to that person, the more they're going to be interested in buying your product, and the more willing they're probably going to buy your product and pay you for that urgent solution. So give that some thought today. Is have a look at you, have a look at what you know, and just think to yourself, who could I help with that? And that'll get the ball rolling, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.